Hello, hello. Oh, happy May. How did it get to be May? How did May happen so quickly? I have just arrived home from Shanghai. I arrived home yesterday and had a whole big night with no sleep. And yeah, it's a bit of a head fuck, to be honest. I'm a bit like, woo, here I am. How did this happen? 1 minute, I am hanging out with thousands of Chinese people in stunning restaurants, carrying bags of shopping, and the next minute, I'm sitting on my couch with my cat and my dog, eating ready salted chippies and having a little snooze. So that was my day yesterday. It was a little bit mental. So I'm having a gentle week this week. I sat down with my planner and thought, right, so I always give myself Monday off. So I've been doing these trips to China for, I'm trying to remember, I think I've done maybe for about 9 years, and I did 2 a year. So they started when I was a fashion stylist and my brother moved to Shanghai for work, and I went to visit him, fell in love with the place and the possibility. So I love possibility. And I fell in love with the possibility of China, because what is extraordinary about, and when I say China, I mean Shanghai. So I'm terribly geographically challenged. So when I'm in Australia, and people say, where are you? And I'm like, I'm just in Australia. And my family are like, are you in Sydney or Melbourne? I'm like, I don't know. I'm in Australia. People are talking Australian and they've got Australian money, and that's what I know. So when I say China, I mean Shanghai. It's the only place I've been in China. It's the only place I want to go. I absolutely adore it. It's like the New York of Asia. It's very, very fun. It's very, very safe. And it's just a city of possibility and contrast. So there's so much contrast, so much possibility, and I just bloody love it. And this is the first time I've been there for 4.5 years, actually, since the pandemic, and it was just a treat. It's different, it's changed, it's faster, there's more people, but it's just the most magical place. So I had the absolute delight of taking 5 beautiful friends with me, which was a real treat. And because it was my first trip, I didn't want to be doing a full-blown tour. Normally on a tour, we have between 15 and 20. And I didn't want to do that without. So I took some beautiful, beautiful friends, and we had some incredible experiences. And oh my God, it was amazing. It was so much fun. So that was my week. It was amazing. I'm going again in September. If any of you would like to join me, if you would like to experience Shanghai, the thing about this trip is China's somewhere a lot of people are intrigued about, but they're a bit nervous because it's a bit odd and the language is a barrier. I have an extraordinary friend who comes on these tours and is fluent in Mandarin, and she's amazing, and she's Kiwi. And we have so much fun. She's just a really beautiful friend and a really lovely, lovely woman who I love hanging out with. So that's a bonus. Isn't it lovely when, you meet people and they become good friends and you love working with them? So, so it's great. And so she takes a lot of the mystery out for us, which is bloody fantastic, because it can be a bit of a challenging city when you don't know the language. And but the people are so beautiful, and we go up there, and a lot of what people want to travel, they don't have anyone to travel with. So they're like, I want to travel, but I don't know who I would go with. And the idea of the week is everything you want. So it's eating amazing food, it's visiting amazing places, it's buying whatever you want, having clothing tailor-made to fit you. So, people always say, oh, I'll be plus size. I'm like, mate, if you're a size 10 in Australia or New Zealand, you are plus size in Asia. So we're all plus size, doesn't matter. So we get everything tailor-made, it's divine. And so I'm going in September if you want to come. I can't believe I've been. It's been just so amazing and quite surreal to be back. So my theme for this week, I deliberately made this week a gentle week. So I'm very gentle with myself when I travel. I've done restorative yoga, and my teachers, Neil and Carla, have taught me about giving myself really deep comfort. So when I get on the plane, so I flew economy, that pissed me off. But anyway, I was promised, I have a lot of upgrades, and I was promised I could use my upgrades. And then when I got there, the flight was absolutely full and there was no upgrades. And I was like, oh no. Anyway, that's not the point. So I was folded up like a bloody envelope. But maybe I am. Am I demanding? Maybe I'm demanding. When I'd get my needs met, put it that way. So when I get on the plane, there's always a pillow and a blanket. And I'm like, could I please have another pillow and another blanket, please? And they're like, oh, no problem. And if you ask early enough, they go, yes, sweet. If you wait till everyone's asleep, they go, no, mate, they're all gone. So you get in early, get your needs met. I fold one up to about a foot wide, and I wrap it around my solar plexus, around my tummy. So quite firm. So fold it up, sort of the blanket goes into about a quarter, and I wrap it round so that my core is held. So when your solar plexus is held, it reduces the cortisol in your body and it helps your body feel safe. And I tie it very, very sort of tight, like a sumo wrestler, right, with this big band around, or the blanket around my tummy. And then I get in my chair and I have a pillow on either side of my lower back, so that I've sort of got almost like, if you imagine the pillow looks like a butterfly and I'm sitting in the middle of it. And I have a little, a foot swing. Like, you're going to go, oh my God, Lisa, you're too much. You are far too fucking high maintenance. Tiniest little thing. It's fantastic. You can buy them online. And it sits over the tray table, and it's like a swing that you can put your feet in. So your feet are suspended. They're not sitting on the ground, which means that you're not sort of dragging your hips or it's just lovely. Having swinging legs in economy is fantastic. So I have my little foot swing. Then I have my memory foam pillow around my neck, and I have a very good eye mask. And the eye mask has got padded buffers around it so that I can actually open my eyes and it's still completely dark. So I don't like eye masks that squash my eyes, fuck up my makeup. When I used to have eyelash extensions, used to wreck them. So I have these really beautiful, they're from a company called Baxter Blue, that my friend Susie suggested. I used to have one and I left it on a plane, and then she suggested these ones. They're silk and they've got this beautiful buffer around them and they're incredible. So I get on the plane, I've got all my gear, right? I've got all my needs met, and I'm very rested when I arrive because I get as much sleep as possible. I also listen to really relaxing music. I drink loads of water. That's kind of my little plane program. So when I get home, I do the same thing. So this week is about resting. And so I'll have a little nap every day this week, just to help my body, because my body's been in a different time zone, in a different place, and it's all a bit kind of, mucked up. The other thing I do is I listen to a chakra tuner, which resets your chakras. So when you cross date lines, your chakras spin in opposite directions. So you know how when you're on, if you're in England, the toilet goes the other way, the water spins the other way when you flush the toilet. And that's because everything spins, right, in an opposite way. Now you spin in a different way. So your energy meridians, your chakras, so chakra is Sanskrit for the word wheel, and they spin in a reverse way when you travel. So when I get on the plane, I listen to an app. It's called Chakra Tuner. You can find it at jonathangoldman.com. If you have any trouble, send me an email, and lisa@lisaoneal.co.nz, and I'll send the link to you. It's amazing. It's a 7-minute chakra tuner app, and it helps reset your energy centers. And I use it every time I fly internationally. I use it often before I go on stage. I use it most weeks. In fact, often every day. But this week I'll be doing it every day to help my body reset, because it's been in a different country, in a different time zone, on the other side of the world, eating completely different food, breathing different air, in all different time zone, everything's different. So I've got to be really gentle with myself as I recalibrate back into my New Zealand world, bringing my body home, landing it back in its planet. So that's what I'll be doing. Lots of stretching and walking. In China, I was doing 15,000 steps a day. One day I got up to 18,000. Now that is a lot of steps for Lisa. Well, that's a lot of steps. Anyway, I plan to keep that up. I've got very bloody sore feet at the moment, so I'm taking lots of turmeric to help my sore joints, and an anti-inflammatory herbal tonic with ginger and I don't know, it's got something else in it. Can't remember. Anyway, it's amazing. And so, I'm taking lots of stuff to look after myself. I've got a week of prep. My new book has arrived. Oh my God, it arrived while I was in China. So it is here, and I'm sending out orders today. So orders are going out today. I've got lots of people I've mentioned in the book who I will be sending a copy to, saying thanks for being awesome. You're on page 65, or whatever. So I'll be doing that. And then the rest of the thing is about reconnecting with people, because I've been away 13 days. So really nice to I'll go and visit my parents, my in-laws, spend time with my children, spend time with Mark, just hang out really, walk the dog, just reconnect to my life. So this is a whole week of just dropping back in, because it's been a big, big, big build up to China, getting everything ready, taking my precious friends and making sure that they had everything they wanted was kind of a lot to set up before I left, and getting it all just perfect and doing all the research. And normally when you're going somewhere twice a year, you know places, but everything had moved. Restaurants had moved, buildings had moved. There was a lot of change. So that was a lot, and it was a pretty big trip. So I'm going to be resting and preparing for the birth. My baby book has been birthed. My baby's been birthed. She's out in the world. And then I'm very excited. This weekend coming, my daughter has an art exhibition. Can you believe I'm the mother of an artist? She's so clever. And it's her first ever exhibition, and she's so amazing. It's a solo exhibition in Wellington, and I cannot wait. If you're in Wellington, it's at Twig and Arrow on Saturday and Sunday, and you should come. I can't wait. I'm so proud of her. So my week's going to be beautiful, but mostly it's just about being very, very gentle, connecting to myself and connecting to my people. So I hope you have a magnificent week, getting lots done, and get in charge. I like the quote this week in the planner says, power's not given to you, you have to take it. It's true. So I'm going to use my power for good this week, for the good of me, for the good of reintegration of my body. I also I'm secretly hoping it's cold so I can wear some of my gorgeous new cashmere coats. Totally love cashmere. Right, there you go. Happy Monday. Love you all. Bye.